Module 6, Understanding Liability, Risk, and Insurance in Artisan Work. Module Overview. In the world of artisanship, whether you are a carpenter, mechanic, welder, plumber, tailor, painter, or bricklayer, there is always risk. Risk may involve accidents, property damage, injury, loss of materials, unfinished contracts, or disputes with clients. If risks are not properly managed, they can lead to legal liabilities, financial losses, reputational damage, and even criminal prosecution. This module equips you with a holistic understanding of liability, risk management, and insurance so they can protect themselves, their businesses, and their clients while operating within legal frameworks. 1. Understanding liability. Liability is a legal responsibility for actions, omissions, or damages that occur in the course of your work. For artisans, liability can arise in different forms. Contractual liability. When you fail to fulfill the terms of a contract, e.g., delivering substandard work, missing deadlines, or abandoning a project. Tort liability, civil wrongdoing. When your work causes harm or damage to people or property, e.g., an electrician's poor wiring causes a fire. Criminal liability, when negligence or misconduct rises to the level of a crime, e.g., knowingly using counterfeit materials that lead to fatalities. Vicarious liability, when you are held responsible for the actions of workers or apprentices under your supervision. As an artisan, knowing your liabilities helps you prevent unnecessary disputes, avoid lawsuits, and maintain trust with clients. 2. Sources of risk in artisan work. Artisan work is full of risks, both predictable and unforeseen. Risks can be grouped into categories: operational risks, accidents during work, mistakes in measurements, misuse of equipment, or injury to workers. Financial risks, non-payment by clients, sudden inflation of materials, or loss of tools. Legal risks, breach of contract, disputes over payment, or litigation for damages. Reputational risks, poor quality work, missed deadlines, or negative client reviews. Health and safety risks, hazards like burns, cuts, electrocution, dust inhalation, or falls from heights. Identifying risks early helps artisans design preventive strategies, avoid unnecessary costs, and maintain professionalism. 3. Risk management strategies for artisans. To manage risks effectively, artisans must adopt systematic approaches. Risk identification, recognizing potential dangers before they occur, e.g., safety hazards at a work site. Risk assessment, analyzing the likelihood and severity of risks, minor versus major accidents. Risk prevention, putting measures in place to minimize risk, safety training, protective gear, safe handling of tools. Risk transfer, shifting risks through contracts, e.g., including a clause that limits liability, or through insurance. Risk monitoring, continuously checking that risks are under control throughout a project. A wise artisan treats risk management as part of professional discipline, not an optional extra. 4. Insurance and its importance. Insurance is one of the most powerful tools artisans can use to protect themselves from liability and financial loss. Some relevant types of insurance include general liability insurance, protects artisans from lawsuits over bodily injuries, accidents, or property damage. Professional indemnity insurance, covers claims of negligence, errors, or substandard work. Workers' compensation. Insurance, provides medical coverage and compensation if your workers are injured on the job. Tools and equipment insurance, protects against theft, damage, or loss of essential artisan tools. Health insurance, covers medical expenses for artisans themselves, especially in high-risk trades like welding or mechanics. Insurance is not a luxury, it is a necessity for artisans who want to operate securely and professionally. 5. Liability limitation through contracts. One effective way artisans can reduce liability is by drafting clear contracts that define the scope of work to prevent clients from adding unexpected tasks. Specify warranties and limitations, e.g., you guarantee work for 6 months but not for damages caused by client negligence. Include force majeure clauses, covering unexpected events like natural disasters. Limit financial exposure, e.g., stating the maximum damages you can be held liable for. A well-written contract acts like a shield, protecting artisans from unfair or excessive claims. 6. Real-life case studies. Case 1. A painter failed to use safety gear and dropped paint on expensive furniture. The client sued. With no insurance, the artisan had to sell tools to pay damages. Case 2. An electrician included a liability limitation clause in his contract. When the client misused the installed system and caused a short circuit, the artisan was protected legally. Case 3. A mason insured his tools. When thieves broke into his workshop, the insurance company replaced his equipment, allowing him to continue working without major financial loss. 7. Benefits of risk and liability. Awareness prevents financial ruin, builds trust with clients, enhances professional reputation, protects workers and apprentices, ensures compliance with legal standards, promotes long-term sustainability of artisan businesses.